Late night tonight.
Where is she?
A fellow cop leads Pepper into a trap on policewoman.
Mike O'Mara, Radio Entertainment. You can listen to The Mike O'Mara Show at MikeO'MaraShow.com.
Well, what have we here?
It's a podcast.
Fine.
And what excitement we have today.
It's The Mike O'Mara Show with Mike O'Mara and Rob Spiewak. Now, here's Mike.
So, early this morning, I usually send Josh a video or two to get the show rolling, and there are a lot of interesting things on the show today, but I always like to have a little funny, and I was looking for this comedian who's been really having a great summer in the United States with a tour, Jimmy Carr, a British comedian who's a very, very funny guy, and but he's a bit of a potty mouth, and he does crowd work, and he has material, and you know how much I love crowd work comedians.
Yeah.
There's another comedian one time that I was watching that was dissing crowd work comedians, and I was like so pissed at this guy because crowd work is, to me, you know, if it's done well, it's spectacular. If it's done poorly, it's exposed right away.
The person who would diss it is someone that can't do it.
Yeah.
Because it is, when done right, it's the most sensational because you have no idea what's coming.
And I'm fine with comedians that just, have all. Look, George Carlin was written to down to the syllable, everything. But don't poop on somebody because that's what they do to make you laugh. Making you laugh is fun. So Jimmy Carr is
it's gutsier to do crowd work because it's not rehearsed.
We keep the show radio friendly. Tough to get him on his clips on the show. The one that I like the most is when they said British food is S, and Jimmy Carr says, "Well, we've got Jimmy Carr says, well, we've got some of these fabulous chefs. We've got Gordon Ramsay. And he lists these Michelin chefs from Britain. He said, but of course, I understand what you've got. You've got Ronald McDonald and Wendy, and then he says
Wendy
and the Burger King. And it's just, I think he's a funny guy. So if you want to check out Jimmy Carr, maybe at some point I'll find the tape that I was going to play today, which was very funny, but it's a very early day in the house and pandemonium. Next week we will do that. Welcome to the Mike O'Mara Show, everybody. Very, very glad to have you along. I want to, right at the beginning of the show, mention that we've got a special bonus show tomorrow where we're going to dive into something that has fascinated me for a very, very long time, and something that I even did a research paper on in college, and that is unfortunately
tariffs?
It's not. No, it's not tariffs. Thank you.
The Epstein files.
It is UFOs. And, I know, speaking of tariffs and your favorite president, are you aware of the audio of the phone call about Marjorie Greene that has surfaced? And I have no idea whether it's completely fake or not. How can we possibly know anymore? Where he is screaming. Are you, either one of you, have you
I've
been?
not heard that, no.
It's he's yelling, and it's like him over a phone line saying, tell her to stop, prevent that from happening. I don't want those files released. If we have to go to war with, are you aware of it, Josh? Have you heard about it?
I have not heard about it. I'm
Look up Donald Trump phone call about Marjorie Greene.
Yeah, it's right here on Snopes. Fact check rumor of leaked phone call of Trump panicking about the Epstein.
What did Snopes say? They're good little sneaky people that find out whether something's real or not.
They're a sneaky little S just like you.
They're a sneaky little outfit.
It was made by Sora.
Oh, that's the guy that does all
AI.
the AI of Elvis and Bob Barker. He does all
All
that.
right, so that's then I will not give it the light of day.
It appears to be AI generated.
AI generated, which it doesn't surprise me with all the audio
But you know
we
what's
have.
not AI generated is the charming president smiling and calling a young lady a piggy.
Now that one I never saw.
Well, and that was, again, he was talking to Peggy, but Piggy is funny. But he told Peggy to be quiet. Peggy is a White House reporter for, I think, the Associated Press.
I'll never buy it.
Do we
I
have that?
I like
Do we
him
have
saying
that
it.
one?
The problem with it is there's so much airplane noise. That's why I didn't pull it for the beautiful video. But yeah, I'm sure Josh can bring it up without him.
Because I was trying. If you could get lost all day and all night into the wee hours of the morning trying to find the different clips and where they are. And between the news sources letting you read 1/8 of an article and then saying, want to read the rest?
Yes.
Be part of our Slate comes to mind as being really good at that.
The one that I
Slate
hate the
will
most.
Slate will like whet your appetite and then lay it on you, and I'm like, nope, don't care if it's $5 for 3 months. Don't want to do it.
When they take it away from you, I don't mind if it's just like cut off. I hate when it's there but it's blurry.
It's very frustrating.
Because when it blurs, do you try to read it still?
If we had 10,000 a month, we'd have all of them,
Right,
but we
exactly,
don't anymore. Do we have the Piggy comment?
Here
all
is
right,
Piggy.
very good.
Okay.
Is there something incriminating in the file?
A moment for Donald Trump.
No, that sounds like Piggy.
It is
It does
definitely
sound like
Piggy.
Piggy.
It's not
spin is
Peggy.
Peggy. It sounds like Piggy.
Well, I think it is Piggy.
Yeah.
It probably
Let's
is.
If
roll
it
it
had
again.
been, he should have called her Margaret.
Let's see here.
Incriminating in the file?
It's Piggy. His lips don't even move like it's Peggy. It's
He
clearly
smiles
Piggy.
when he says it, just a little bit.
Yeah.
That's
You
cold,
said it's clearly
mirthless smiling.
Peggy?
It's clearly Piggy.
Piggy.
Oh, it's clearly
Yeah,
Piggy.
You can even see his lips move. It's Piggy.
Piggy.
So, yeah.
That tea looks good. That tea looks really. Has that got like a raspberry infusion in it? I'm
No,
always
it's
obsessed with what you're
Lipton.
taking into your body.
It's just
Can we
Lipton.
take a look at the color of that? Look at that.
It's very rich brewed. I let it steep a long time.
Oh, see, that's the key, and by the way, if you want iced tea, that's what you do. You get that tea flavor in there.
Yeah, and then you put a lot of ice in, and it balances it all out.
And
It's good
here's
stuff.
to you for maintaining great American brand loyalty, like Lipton tea. I think that's
people will come to me with Tetley and Red Rose, and I tell them to get bent.
well,
What
even
you
those
want
are
is
biggies. Those are big names
yeah,
too in
but
the tea
Mike,
game.
It's not big tea is Lipton. Always has been. Always will be. You get yourself a mixture of black tea and orange pico tea, and you put it in a bag, and you run hot water through it.
Pico.
But no matter what tea company, it's not from America. We can't grow tea in America, just like we can't grow coffee.
Well, that's true. We have low tea in America.
Yes, a lot of doctors provide supplements for that. My wife does that kind of stuff, I think, somewhere.
Yeah. Grows
One of those
tea?
many things she's hawking. By the way, I was at her new brick and mortar store and met her next door neighbors, and I'll give them a plug here.
Are they wacky next door neighbors like
No,
on a sitcom?
I don't know if they were the owners of the place, the managers of the place, the construction guy that's working on the place, or what, but they were all like really super nice. And it was really a moment that made me reflect on entrepreneurship and small businesses. I'm in the belly of small business.
Is it the lobster roll guy?
Yeah, Mason's Lobster Rolls. That's the
Yum.
name of the place. Now, they've got a few locations, so they're in a different league than we are. They are expanding and just super, super nice people. And I realize if you want to engage Mike O'Mara, talking about myself in a third person here,
Yes.
in a conversation, mention a gambling emporium. And we talked
Oh,
about.
did they?
Well, I said I was a Mainer. I had Maine connections, and he says, "Well, I'm from New England." He said, "Have you been to?" I said, "Well, I'm actually from the middle of Connecticut." He said, "Oh, have you been to Foxwoods?" And we're off. And we're off. And just really cool. To have that shop right next to my wife in Fort Myers, Florida, because they've got the clam chowder and they've got the different kinds of lobster rolls.
you
that
know
are
what they say,
just
Mike.
looking so delicious.
Their motto is once they get their claws on you, you'll never leave Mason.
Once they get their claws into you, you're toast. But super nice people, and
that's good. Neighbors are important, and also, complimentary businesses. It's
it's
nice.
an exciting time, and if she wanted more business, well, she's got it, because I pulled out of her parking lot, and it was like every 85-year-old was coalescing around this particular area, and I am telling you,
Are there
that,
a lot of big cars in that parking lot?
No, they're not. No, what you're getting
Okay.
now, you're going back to the dark ages when these
Well,
people
you
now.
yourself have mentioned the old people in their big cars down there.
No, not anymore.
The
No,
newer
they have,
Oldsmobiles are still pretty sleek.
and they
Okay.
have now the sensible SUVs. That's
Oh,
really
the
what
crossover?
you see. Yeah, the crossover SUVs.
Yeah,
the
you get,
sensible SUVs.
if you move into Loudoun County, they issue you one. It's important.
It's standard operating procedure. That's the way it goes. But to my beautiful wife Carla, who is a world beater and somebody with tremendous energy and initiative, and has taken this thing. I remember when she came to me when we moved down here, and she said, "I need this amount of money for learning how to be an esthetician and learning and getting licensing for," and bam, that was it. And then the rest, she did it on her own. And
it was
great.
brave because she had to leave her previous career of international explorer.
No, what she left was she was a manager and a co-owner of a court reporting firm, which she hated.
That's how you met her, isn't it?
Yes, when I was doing one of my many depositions. That's what I was doing. One of my many, many depositions. It was, I remember, just to get a little window into her previous occupation,
right.
She hated Thursdays and part of Fridays because lawyers would scramble to get all their records together and to get all their court reporting documents together on Thursday. And go figure, attorneys can be a little arrogant. So that's what she dealt with.
No.
Glad
That's
to
not
leave
true.
that. And then took some time off to raise our son, Michael, and then got back into it. And it's really, really kind of cool. My only contribution to her new space yesterday was to, what did I go out and retrieve? I went out and I retrieved wall hanging materials, a little Goo Gone for the stickers that had been like Chamber of Commerce stickers that have been on the business window. And what else did I get?
Didn't you pick up fresh dill for Mason?
Fresh dill, yes, fresh dill. You, I don't put dill on a lobster roll, Rob.
No, but you can put dill in other things, and it's fine. He doesn't just serve lobster at Mason's.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
I get it.
Someone's got to walk down the strip mall trying out the food.
Exactly.
Figure out what's good to buy in here.
Yeah.
We are at the final finish line. Most finish lines are final for the TMOS Family Cookbook. Josh, I hope I wasn't too much of a pain in the ass last night.
No.
When I didn't get, first of all, I didn't get back to Josh's email / text until like 9 hours later.
Yeah, I was about 10 minutes and giving up on you.
Yeah, I know, because I completely, and Carla came home and said, did you get the request of Josh to proof your part of the, or not necessarily my part, but the part of the cookbook that has my recipes?
Because I said I need to order it tonight.
Yeah. And so what happened was I went through it, and suddenly I noticed, like, right away some typos that were in there. And then
you also, to be fair, had the wrong copy.
I did.
There was one already proofread by Rob that was sent after that one.
Well, that doesn't offer me any consolation at all. That terrifies me.
Mustn't terrify
Rob is, well, you're our copywriter. How many, there's not a day that goes by that there's not a typo in the copy.
There are dozens of days that go by.
Would you, all right, I'm going to be as fair as I can be here.
Good, and I will accept it.
Don't you think, based on our history of text, that I have a legitimate cause for just a tiny bit of angst when I am told that you are the chief proofreader of the cookbook?
I agree.
Thank you. Yeah. All right, because I think I'm fair. I'm fair
and you
with
were
that.
firm but fair.
Firm but fair. And when I saw that, I went, "Oh God, what's going on?" And I didn't
to be
panic.
fair,
but I wanted Rob because Rob is more of the chef, the baker.
Yes.
So I wanted him to look
and
over the recipes.
Rob's got more recipes in the book and Rob's family. Between Rob's family and Rob himself, they're more
pages.
They're more.
Thanks for the statistics.
No, I know that's
John
not,
Canosa there.
That's not a real number.
What Mike? What you don't know is that the version that Josh and I proofread, we actually went through page by page. It wasn't like a dicey thing where I just said fix this, fix that.
Well, what about? But so you corrected my pages.
We deleted the one. No, we did because you sent a couple corrections yesterday. One was you just rewrote a phrase, so I wouldn't consider that a mistype. You just changed the way you wanted it to say, and then
there was the double, and then there was the doubled page,
and the double page was already gone.
But that wasn't Mike. And then, I mean, there was little things around, some layout errors that we corrected, and some just, little things.
Well, the bottom line is it's done.
Yeah.
And it's at the printers. And the fact is it's going to be, for those people that are coming on the cruise, you're going to get, that'll be delivered to your hot little hands. For everybody else, it's going to be sent out as soon as we get them back.
And we're setting up a small boutique kitchen on the boat so you can go and make our recipes. I'm lying.
I'm. Do we have a commercial for the cookbook in the show today? If we don't,
we do.
I'll stop
in the fourth
talking.
slot.
Of course we do. All right, so
I don't understand.
You don't. Of course you know, because you don't think about this show the way I think about this show.
Actually, I do understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're ready. It's going to be. I love the book. I love the cookbook. It
was fun to look through it. I love it.
Well, there's so many recipes that just jump off the page that I want to try. Now the only one, and I do not want to cast aspersions on anybody here, but the one that sounds a little heavy to me that I was excited about were the meat beans. Because the meat beans, I thought maybe they were just regular beans, but I didn't realize that they were the store-bought beans as a base.
Well, yeah, but also there's lots of other unsauced beans that are in it. It really, when you eat it,
there are different varieties of bean.
I think it starts with a can or 2 cans, depending on your batch, of just like baked beans, like Van de Kamps or Bushers.
Van de Kamps.
But also meat beans, Mike, when it's properly prepared, is really comparable to like chili. Because chili is beans and meat, but it just has a slightly different profile. Yeah,
it's a little sweeter taste, probably.
The one thing, I have one recipe in there. I won't tell you what it is.
Oh, I know what I saw. The thing that I liked the most was the layered salad thing.
Oh yeah, my Aunt Mickey's layered salad. Aunt Mickey's layered salad. Yeah.
Aunt Mickey's layered salad. And here's the thing, though. What I didn't realize about Aunt Mickey's layered salad, with all that great stuff in there, that just
the best.
It screamed fresh. That at the end, you take all the layers away and you mix it all up.
Well, yeah, for service, sure.
Oh, I didn't know that, but you layer it when you're building it. There's some good stuff in there. I'm excited.
I do have one recipe, no spoilers. I won't say what it is, but the first sentence in the description is Mike hates this recipe.
And that was tater tots?
No, don't reveal it. It's something that you definitely hate, though.
That I've had?
Yes, that you can eat.
Okay, I bet. Well, anyway, we'll tell you more about how to get your hands on the cookbook later on.
We did squeeze in one Kraft marshmallow recipe.
Yes, we did.
For the holidays.
And a Charlie recipe, which, and for those of you, by the way, if there's anyone planning on making the Charlie recipe, get help.
Send me a pint of it. I'd like that.
The Charlie recipe is a typical thing you see in like middle schools. And I think if you're doing a kid's birthday party, Charlie's recipe would be perfect.
Okay, there you go. Well, that's it.
And if I had a kid's birthday party, I would make tater tot casserole.
Last week, before I took my sugar break and was going through my son's Halloween candy, I
looking for razor blades again?
No, just looking for anything. And I stumbled on Josh's favorite candy. And I have to say, really, 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 Skittles, a fantastic product. Truly
come around
fantastic. It's just pure sugar, but it's a wonderful use of sugar in my humble opinion.
I think one of the reasons with Skittles is they go a little extra on their flavor profile.
They do. It blasts. And it's
great.
I think if you stack a Skittle up against a Starburst, the Skittle's going to win every time.
Well, of course, because you have to unwrap a Starburst.
But no, that's not the problem.
That's part of it. Slows you down.
Because they've got the Starburst minis, so you don't have to unwrap them.
Yeah, but even the Starburst minis are not. You said
the
it.
Skittle still wins.
The Skittle explodes, and
for example, if you have a yellow Skittle and you bite into it, you know it's lemon. If you use some of this classic hard candy that I keep at my desk, sure, it's going to taste like lemon.
Is that a lemon drop?
Yeah. No, that's just a hard candy lemon. I also have, I guess that's red flavored. I don't know if it's some sort of
cherry
berry
or cinnamon?
No, it's not cinnamon. It's like cherry or berry or some sort.
Okay.
Of course, lime, which is wonderful.
Are
Probably
those?
my
bet
favorite.
I know the brand. Brock's.
Actually, Mike, they are generic from the bulk candy warehouse.
So you got them online?
Yeah, I did.
How much did you pay for? How many did you get, and how much did you pay for?
Well, I'll show you the bag. Hold on. Bag is up here. Oh no, I spilled them. Okay. The bag is a 2-pound bag right there. And I think it was like a $9.
Did you? I just take me through the thought
company
process,
because
please.
when I bought my cinnamon discs that I was addicted to forever, that's who had the best deal on cinnamon discs. But sometimes you just want a piece of hard candy.
Well,
And
when you talk about hard candy, does it stack up against the brand name stuff that you would get?
Absolutely. I wouldn't be surprised if they were not built by Brock's or made by Brock's and then just relabeled. But Brock's tends to do a flat disc, like a cinnamon disc or a butterscotch disc. These are more barrel shaped.
I keep flashing back to food, and my mind tends to race when I'm talking about that.
I also have bought root beer barrels from them.
Really?
Yeah, I like them.
In the new joint where Carla's business is, not only can I get a lobster roll, but I can also get, she brought home the pizza joint, the Tony's Pizza that's a chain around here. Every city in America's got a Tony's Pizza.
Wait a second. There's a pizza place called Tony's?
Shocker. And man, oh man. Oh, you never know, right? You never know, especially with that generic name. You never know. And that is, look, I'm just saying it's going to make our lives
Have you
better.
met Tony?
No, haven't had the pleasure of doing that.
Is he a refugee from his homeland?
There's a burrito joint, there is a Subway, and there is a Tony's, and a lobster roll, and a Duck Donuts.
Subway, like a sandwich store, or like access to get to the building?
No, it's for buyers, ass.
And when do you move your studio into the back room?
I unfortunately, there will be another talented esthetician doing work as
another
the expansion.
podcast back there.
But I'd love to. I would love to have my own dedicated room, but I really don't need it. And the joy of just sliding in here every day and kicking a chord or two out and disengaging from the show in its entirety is too sweet for me. So
and
I like that.
To be fair, you do have a room that is your room. It's not like you also have card games or dinner in there.
When we're talking about the holiday coming up with Thanksgiving, and Elizabeth and her boyfriend coming down to how long's it been, Rob? Right?
Christmas is a great time.
It's been a while.
They're coming down for
gifts.
Thanksgiving. They're coming down next week. They're taking the train.
That's an even better time to ask permission to give a Christmas gift.
Yeah, you ask for the hand, and then Christmas, you really let it all hang out, baby.
Don't hold your breath. By the way, this is how I know that the foot traffic, major grocery store chain, also 2 banks, not 1, 2. And banks are dropping like flies.
One of them
locations,
Wells Fargo and the other Truist?
No, one of them is the bank that's named after the Gulf.
Gulf of Mexico or Bank of America?
There you go. You got there. But this is when you know. Yes,
Did
go
you
ahead.
go in? Are there people in the bank? Because they opened up a new Chase Bank down the street here, and I don't think there's any employees.
I don't know.
It's just
I haven't been.
computers.
It is my bank. So
is it an AI bank?
It's like a bunch of ATMs inside.
Wow.
And no people.
Now, the only problem is, and I don't like to start on a negative, and I certainly like to promote her business and give her kudos, but that restaurant is in there, and they go everywhere where there are people, and they're in there too. And I may have done the longest monologue on that restaurant in the negative that I have ever done. Do you happen to remember what it was?
Does it start with an A?
No.
Oh, I thought it might be
Starts with a
Applebee's.
C.
They always do.
Yeah.
Is it Chick-fil-A?
Is it?
No.
Is it my place?
It's
Chili's?
No, it's a sit-down restaurant. It's a fancier restaurant because they have a big wine element to it.
Cooper's Hawk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And every time I go by, because of the experience I had there, I go,
Yeah.
I won't bore you with the details with that. Yeah.
But it sounds like the right clientele.
Yes, I mean, I'm excited
What?
for
Idiots? Idiots go to Cooper Hawk
No,
and
hey.
buy a subscription.
Come on now, please help me
on.
out here. You know what's right across the street?
What's that?
A very, very significantly nice car wash. And that leads me to my next topic today, because I have become, in my old age, a bit of a germaphobe. I find myself going into fast food joints or sit down. I'll give the last example was the Waffle House, where I was able to finish a waffle, but barely, because I was so grossed out and so germaphobed out by the entire environment.
The sticky everything.
It is the proximity of the fat asses combined with the dental hygiene of the workers and the stickiness of the floors and tables
and the
almost made me want to retch.
Yeah.
But I will tell you that the germaphobe, this was not the car wash I went to. I have a regular one. Do you, by the way, David Olson, thank you. I have built up episodes of the show from my work commute, so I look forward to hearing my super chat sound alarm in about 3 weeks.
That'll be good. You know, it'll be a Christmas miracle for him.
Merry Christmas.
Way to go. Thank you.
Ho.
We appreciate all the super chats on the Mike O'Mara show. This is where, do either one of you guys have do enough car washing where you get the monthly car washes?
I've
get
thought about it. I've thought
had
about
it in
it
the past.
but they do offer that up here. But I don't have a car, so it seems silly to buy it.
Yeah.
And mine doesn't run.
You
get stuck in the car wash.
What is your car situation right now?
Who, me?
No, I'm talking to
Josh just
we all
talked
have
about
car
how his car was broken.
Well, I know he's got it, but what is your car situation with only you refer to it an awful lot?
Yeah, well, I mean, I never get to drive anymore. Carrie has my blue Subaru.
Right.
Remember, that's what I got when I flipped the red one. And so
and what happened to the one that blew up that you were going to trade in?
That's the one that turned over, the one that flipped.
Then you weren't able to get anything for it.
No, it was a total loss. So we got money from the insurance company.
Okay.
And you know what? It's nice, though, when you get to that position where you don't have a car payment, where you're just like, maybe I don't need that car. Is that car worth hundreds of dollars every month?
The magic of our situation is that the car that Carrie drove until it seized because she didn't change the oil, that was a Kia. We owned that outright.
Okay,
but we don't
that's
have that
the one,
anymore.
Okay.
And the insurance didn't cover that.
No, nothing did.
So when you say that, and speaking of automobiles, and we've been talking about it a lot with Josh's repairs and my repairs, the whole purpose, essentially, of me repairing Carla's car was that, I checked the bank account the other day. I will not have a car payment in 2060. So I'm really excited about that. But getting back to her car and getting work, the primary reason for doing all of this repair work on the car was the chain reaction of the cooling system to the oil system to the dreaded blown gasket to prevent any of that from happening. So that would cause the oil to leave. Now you're saying that the Kia that you guys used to drive around in, that seized because she simply ignored changing the oil, or how did that go down? Because you have to work pretty hard to ignore lights to seize an engine.
The Kia, I'm not sure I'd ever buy another Kia product, although this one lasted a good while and it was a comfortable car. It had a thing where the lights would come on all the time. And we'd take it to the dealership or take it to a mechanic, and he'd say, well, yeah, I can reset it. It's really not a problem. So I think that we might have gotten a bit blasé about the lights.
Okay.
And then again, also, I didn't drive it, so I really can't answer that. But I know that it was not worth repairing.
You would strike me as somebody who would be quite meticulous when you would get a warning light. That you would be, because you're like a good boy. You do what you're told, and you would take it right into the dealership.
I know you say that like you're belittling me, but yeah, I've never had a car seized.
I'm not belittling you.
But I'm not necessarily a good boy.
I've already belittled you at the beginning of the show. Accusing you of bad proofreading. That's
of being illiterate. But I'm not a bad boy.
I can totally see it get to the point, though, that the dealer finally tells Rob, stop bringing it in. Don't worry about it. The light's going off all the time.
Yeah, I am Mike, I am very meticulous with schedule maintenance.
And I was not saying but that's because you are, right? You're a good son, as you have proven, and you're a good boy, and, you take it in to get it work. Carrie, not so much? Is that what you're saying?
Well, you know, when you've been married 25 to 30 years, you'll get there someday, Mike. When you get to that point, you fall into genuine...
Is that belittling me? Is that
Just a
belittling me?
little
What's wrong?
bit.
This is not a good day to pick on me. I'm very exhausted, you know. I'm doing the very best I can, you know. Josh and I have worked very hard to prepare your bonus show.
We might never get to that 20-year mark.
All right,
It'll
very
be okay.
Okay. Responsibilities sort of fall
have
into
Right.
different hoppers. And
Okay.
car is my responsibility, and that car was. But the car that seized never really was my responsibility because it was her car.
Okay.
So,
All right.
but now that she's driving the newer car,
I am in the same
bluer car-
situation where I would feel as though if something happened, really is not my thing because I'm
No,
not
because you're
behind
not
the
in
wheel.
it every day. You're not in it every day.
Yeah,
Right.
so I mean, taking it in there, did the engine seize because of an oil leak, or did she just not put oil in it?
I think it was a situation where it was burning oil and it was not replenished.
Okay, well, that's tough.
You know what? Hindsight, baby. 2020.
Yeah.
I was told with my car situation yesterday, because I have not done anything with it yet, that I can purchase an extended warranty, and then if I wait 30 days and get it to drive 1,000 miles, I can then claim the broken transmission on the extended warranty and get it covered.
Who told you this?
How much is the extended warranty?
$170 a month.
And you have to. Would the car be? Would you be able to drive it
I
1,000
could
miles?
probably get 1,000 miles out of it.
Okay.
That'd be all weekend, though. It's not like you're going to get 1,000 miles in normal. You're going to have to take it
in
out
my
on the
commute.
highway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for him, would you be? Have you done your family junkets in that truck? Have you hauled the family to Georgia or to the Carolinas?
Many times. That's why when I went to the Ford dealership, they said, "Oh, I've never seen a Maverick with this many miles."
Oh, that must be pleasant.
Yeah, because I see them as work vehicles all the time, and somehow I got to 120,000 miles faster than anyone else. In North
If you
Florida.
buy the extended warranty for $179 a month, and knowing
And
your
God knows,
situation,
Ice-T, or is it right? Isn't that Ice-T that does Car Shield?
yeah,
Isn't he the one?
exactly, yeah.
it's 170 a month, and but you got to sign up for 30 months,
Okay,
That's
which
the
I
thing.
did the math.
Okay,
Is still half the price of what I'd have to pay out now.
and it'd
and
be
if
broken out
you-
over the month. So
and by
it's
the
not-
way, if you get any other things that come
would
up
be
on a
covered.
car with that much mileage, it might be
Right.
worth your while, with that. So what were you going to say, Rob? I'm sorry.
I was just wondering that if it's broken up into $179 pay, that's still a big bite. But if you do 179 times 30 and it's less
Yeah,
than
it's
what's
less.
and that becomes an interest-free loan.
Yeah.
I mean it makes good business sense.
I just have to do some more research because a shady car guy told me this, and I don't want it to be that. I don't want to sign up for the warranty.
No.
let it
That's
sit in
true.
the driveway for a month, and then call, and they'd be like, "Oh, it's not covered."
Yeah. You got to be absolutely, because I mean, that's the sole
Yes.
reason you are doing that. By the
Right.
way, warranties in a land long ago, far, far away. I remember the name of the car. Josh, if you can find a picture of this car, it would
What?
be really fun. This was one of the very first cars I ever bought, and it was a weird car, a weird name, and it's the last time I ever bought a warranty. I ever added on a warranty on a car. It was a Mitsubishi Cordia Turbo, and the
When
turbo.
we talk about your cars, this one always turns my head a little bit. Like,
Because,
huh?
and if you looked at it, you'd say, at the time, just know this: when we see this picture, that's going to look like a Model T. I think, if I'm
well,
reasonably
what
sure
year
here.
was it? Do you think?
Oh God, it
Like,
would
here,
be
to put
19.
it in perspective, 85 is when you started mornings.
It would be 80s, somewhere in the 80s. I think.
So
and
it was
yeah.
the look at me car though.
Oh,
what
this
do
is a sexy car.
Okay,
Yeah.
take a look at this. There
Oh
it is.
no, that is not what I pictured.
That is the Mitsubishi Cordia Turbo. I had a red one.
Is that
I
a
had
hatchback?
Yeah, it was a
Yes.
hatchback.
Oh, you can move a lot of luggage.
And the turbocharger in it, if you can find another picture like of the front, that would be cool. I'd love to take a trip down memory lane. The turbo went bad on it. And I took it in and I'm thinking, well, now I'm glad I got the warranty. And they said something. They said, well, you have to look at this. And there was this fine print that said the turbocharger wasn't covered.
And
because the turbocharger was something that would go bad due to like the driver error
Yeah,
or what,
of course.
There it is.
You totally bought it just because of that turbo in the center.
There it is.
That scoop on the
That little
hood.
There it is.
And you know what's great? That's a British version because it's got a British plate. So
Well,
I
and
don't
the
know.
steering
I
wheel's
don't
on the
know
wrong
if
side.
I don't know if that is the identical version of the one I had because I somehow think
Was
the
it-
grill,
tell
the
me it was
grill
red.
on mine was definitely that color red. It was definitely that color red, but I think it looked different.
Well, the
grill
steering
looked
wheel
different.
would have been on the other side.
Yeah, and the grill
Your
looks
car.
different. I don't think that. I think I had a nicer grill. By the way, down the road, I ended up buying another Mitsubishi. That was no. This one was you probably saw it. You were maybe you weren't working with me.
no,
at
I
that
wasn't.
point,
I wasn't with you in the morning.
It was a Mitsubishi. VR something. It was a sports car. It was a very popular sports car. You still see some of them on the road today.
Was it the VD?
The
It was
VR4.
VR4.
Okay.
VR4. Great. Now that car will hold up. If you had that car, Cherry, and you had that in your driveway, that would still turn heads. That was a beautiful sports car that I had.
See, that's disappointing because my Mitsubishi television only lasted 5 years.
Well, I think Mitsubishi is an interesting car company because, there it is.
Oh, you could sell
Look at
that
that.
today.
Yeah,
You
it
can
looks
sell
like a
that
Hot
today.
Wheels.
Isn't that beautiful? That's a
Classic
beautiful
Porsche
automobile.
styled lines.
And it's got that old style pop-up lights.
And I had a black
front.
one. I had a black one that was just
Always color with you.
and that thing drove like a dream. I loved that car, and that I ended up turning in for an Acura. I don't remember roommates I've had, but I remember the cars like almost it was sequentially.
There's several instances when you've had cars that you've loved and adored,
Yes.
and you've gotten rid of them.
Yeah.
I think of that two-seater that you had, the gold-colored Mercedes, when we were.
That was the 500 SL. That's the best car I ever bought.
That was the greatest car of all time.
And you would look at that car now, and that would be another one that looks like a Model T.
No, I
because of,
disagree. I bet if you saw it today, you'd love it just as much.
I go back to that Mitsubishi VR4 in black that I had. That was it was what do they say about cars? It looked fast when it was at a stop sign. When it was parked in the driveway, the car was fast. That's the way
When
I
you
look
first
at
saw the guy that had the Mitsubishi, did you rollerblade up to his door to tell him about it?
that. Like your video
I
yesterday.
can't stop thinking about that guy in that video.
We had you don't have that handy, do you?
I don't think I do. Oh, look at that. Mike.
Okay, that's a great picture of it. That is a great picture of it.
I'm not even a car guy, and I used to lust after that car. It was
I will
so
never.
fun.
I will never. I will never duplicate. I never duplicated that feeling again of driving off the lot from the American Service Center in Arlington, Virginia.
Always the home of the fair price.
with that automobile. I never felt better.
When you were driving and say it start to rain just a little bit, how'd those wipers on the lights do? Did they really clear your path?
That's so great.
It was really more like you know what? Not only wipers, Josh. You pressed a button and they put out cleaning fluid on the headlights.
On the headlights.
They did. I will tell you also this: with the top down. No. How about this?
Yeah.
You would put the top down on that car, and within seconds you could put the top up, and you wouldn't have to lock anything down. Before that, convertible tops were kind of
Manual,
a little
almost.
tedious to do that. And I also, when I bought that car, I discovered that certain cars can make people just assume you're an a-hole. So
But
that's
that
it.
car, I
Now,
don't think so. You know what, Mike?
Shannon Fisher has a question from the comments, and that's great. I'm glad that she that she brought that up. Which car purchase was the one where Mike threw the keys at the salesman? And I got him reversed, Shannon. It was the Acura that I traded in on the Mitsubishi VR4, and that was the purchase.
Okay.
In Annapolis, Maryland. Don't remember the name of the dealership, but that's when they tried to bake me over $400, and they tried it at every level. Salesman, sales manager, general manager, and then owner. And the owner only came in after I'd thrown the keys, and he ended up eating it because I was so pissed off that they wanted to grab that extra amount of money. They do that in dealerships all the time. It's still done all the time.
It's just gravy.
But that's great to remember that story. Thank you, Shannon. I remember that very well.
As you know, Mike, we've been together a long time, coming up on 35 years.
Yep.
And I have a few moments that always spring to mind as being great moments in that time. And Josh, imagine, if you will, as a 19-year-old young man, and a guy that you've listened to on the radio for your entire life says, "Can you go gas up this Mercedes for me?" It was the greatest perk of working as an intern at WJFK, because that car, you had to go to a Shell station or Sunoco because it took a high test octane. Remember, it was special gas.
And when you have a convertible and you're driving a car like that, this is just for anybody that might purchase something really, really fast and hot and good looking. Don't get in an argument with an 18-wheeler because then and especially with your top down, because then they might I think that pipe that he threw out of the window maybe missed me by about 11 inches.
Am I remembering right that it was near the Wilson Bridge?
Right near the Woodrow Wilson Bridge, on the Virginia side of the Woodrow Wilson Bridge. And all of a sudden I look up and I see,
oh
and
my God.
Could I prove it beyond a shadow of a doubt? Well, no, I don't think it just kicked up off the road.
Right.
I believe that came from the guy that I had just flipped off. So that was that. Just
Well,
a little.
and even if you're not in a convertible, it's good logic to not flip people off.
It's a good thing to remember. It's
a
good thing to remember. Lots of show coming up, ladies and gentlemen. But first, I want to tell you, look, unfortunately, back then, we didn't have Soul gummies. And
should have had them.
Nobody would have thrown anything at me if I had those. The holiday season can be very stressful. There's shopping parties, travel. When you need to slow down and you want to actually relax, reach for Soul's out-of-office gummies, a perfect balance. They got the CBD, they got the THC. They help you find your calm and keep your peace of mind. Soul specializes in delicious hemp-derived THC and CBD products designed to boost your mood and help you unwind. If you like their out-of-office gummies, try the out-of-office beverage.
Delicious.
It's a refreshing alcohol-free alternative that's perfect for winding down on the couch or socializing with friends. Or how about socializing with friends on your couch? Soul also has a variety of products specifically designed to help you get a better night's sleep, including their top-selling Sleepy Gummies. Plus, all of Soul's products are made from organically farmed USA-grown hemp and are vegan, gluten-free, low in sugar, and federally legal. And they're
Mike,
great. Yes.
I was going to say, I had one last night. I took a 15 last night. And after you take a 15 and it comes on, you don't mind that there's 80 plot lines in the morning show. It just makes it a much more pleasant watch.
Yeah. I thought you'd taken it right before the show yesterday.
You're being silly.
They're great for luxury cruise ships, too. Get it? Take advantage of Soul's Black Friday Cyber Monday deal now. For a limited time, get 40% off your entire order. Go to getsoul.com and use the code TMOS. That's getsoul.com, promo code TMOS for 40% off. Don't miss their best deal of the year, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Hold on a second.
That's
Let me
right.
Get this all organized.
He has to prepare
here.
this, Josh, because this is what is called Mike's Tidbits.
These
and what
tidbits,
he has are little
I did not
bite-sized
organize before the
news
show.
nuggets that
Here
we
I
can
am
share.
accusing Rob of being sleepy, and I just didn't prepare my news. And I know that on Sleepy Thursday, I've got some
you mentioned
reprints
yesterday.
here.
I don't think I was sleepy yesterday. I thought we had a really good show yesterday. Now, today remains to be seen.
We
but
shall see.
We shall see.
We shall see, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, Josh, I saw the picture of your softball team.
Oh, yes. My softball team won the Old Man Championship.
You were easy to pick out.
Hold on. Can we see that? I'd love to see that before we start giving you the tidbits.
Josh, you
I'll
look
find
like
it.
a bad boy.
Well, I was all, yeah, I'm the kid. I'm definitely, I could be a grandchild on
Yeah,
this team.
it's just a shame the season is over because this is the perfect opportunity to go to the ballpark and see your older friends and tell them about the tidbits. You could say, hey, did you hear about this? I heard about it on the tidbits segment.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, but then they'd all have to get out their reading glasses and they'd struggle. Here's the old people.
Let me see. They look. Here's okay. This is a. What's the average age? Be about 50-ish, 55.
No, 70.
Yeah.
Look at the fitness levels of these guys.
No, they're all
look at
still
these
in good
guys.
shape for the most part.
Softball is not a sport you can fake it. I can play golf with 80-year-olds, and I see people that can hardly get out of their golf cart playing this game. But softball's a different animal.
It's an animal. It's for athletes, Mike, as we learned with John Ratzenberger in the movie Tapawingo.
Who's the baseball Annie in the middle there?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know. She showed up like 3 weeks ago and started coaching third base. I don't know anything about
She's
her.
a
I don't
Mike-
know her name. I
That's-
don't know. She just waves me home.
No,
That's
she
all I
was
know.
voted Miss Lincoln, Mike, because everyone took a shot at her in the balcony.
Hey, Johnny Carson joke.
And also, your video is off. If you could come
good.
back, that'd be great.
Oh man, what did I do? What
I
did
don't
I do? What did I do?
I
Oh,
thought you
no.
got jealous when he brought up the softball picture. There you are.
What did I do? I'm sorry. We start today with a study at the University of Toronto found that using lots of filler words like and could be a sign that your brain is breaking.
Really?
They tested the speech patterns of more than 240 adults. The ones who paused or used filler words a lot tended to show the biggest declines in executive function. Is that like a business term?
I
don't know.
suppose.
Executive function includes everything from memory and planning to reasoning and problem-solving skills. Basically, a broad term for how well your brain works. A decline as you get older is totally normal.
Yeah.
A decline as you get older is totally normal.
Mike, what if you decline as you get older?
And using a lot of filler words can also just be a bad habit. Well, I think it's a habit. I've seen
Well, it's a habit. I mean, for
30-year-olds that go,
For example, President Obama used to substitute and instead of
And what I
Yeah,
found
and,
is, so don't panic, but they think that using them more and more could be a sign you're slipping. It works so well, they think doctors could even use it to test for cognitive decline.
Well, that's good news for people in the White House.
Let me tell you what I think about that story.
Mike, when you used to play on the morning show, the game, when you
Yeah.
would have someone call in and
Oh,
ask
it was
them
a
a
blast.
question.
We did that years ago, yes.
And I loved that game.
we could
but-
do that. We could do that on the cruise ship. I think that would be
Oh,
fantastic.
that would be good. I would
Wouldn't
like
that be good for game show night? I
Yeah.
think that might be very cool. But
So
we're
is
playing
it-
Family Feud, right?
Yeah, but we can have two.
Okay.
You never can tell.
All right.
Yeah, and I've got a quick game for game show night as well. As we
On
get
the
ready for
on the
Family
cruise ship.
Yeah, because you need the little. Whenever you go to like one of those TV broadcasts, you need the warm up game that gets everyone excited before the real game starts.
Oh, are you going to introduce Josh's Lollipop Tree?
No.
Whoa, he got you there. What
No, you
the
caught
hell
me
did
off.
I
Yeah.
miss?
Yeah, you threw me off there.
Don't you remember in classic Richard Dawson Family Feud, there was a lollipop tree?
I don't.
And if you pulled out a lollipop that had the black stick on it, he got to bone you or something. I forget what the prize
I
is.
have no. You'll have to bring that to the show because I do not know that story.
In the
I've never heard of
chat room, please back me up. There used to be a lollipop tree on Feud.
Wow, that's exciting. A bunch of students, college students at the University of Texas. This is a great story.
Cool.
May have helped solve. This is a movie, as far as I'm concerned. At Texas, the University of Texas, they may have helped solve a murder case that went cold for over 30 years.
Cold case.
A 25-year-old woman was killed in 1991. No one ever got arrested for it. Criminology students poured through old evidence and realized a lady she was friends with had a motive and no alibi. Cops announced this week that they arrested the woman for murder. A few students got emotional and even cried when they heard. The school's criminology department just launched a partnership with Arlington Police in Texas this fall to help them investigate cold cases. I want more from this
Wow.
story. That how fascinating that a bunch of kids that are in and we by
Were
the
they
way
in
when
a van that said mystery machine?
you mean like Scooby-Doo?
Yes.
I remember when I went to American University, not only did they have a great school of law, the Washington College of
Yeah.
Law, and broadcast journalism, which I graduated from, but they also had a very, very significant criminology department. And I remember because the textbooks from criminology are terrifying. They really, really are. So that is kudos to those kids.
How'd you like to be that lady after 30 years and then you get nabbed? Think of where you
Fantastic.
were 30 years ago.
Wouldn't that make a great movie?
a
Wouldn't it?
fantastic movie?
I love that story. I
Which
really
is
do.
funny because, Josh, when Mike went to AU, if he got a cold case, it was usually Budweiser.
Yes, it was every time, or Wiedelman's.
Wiedelman's.
Wiedelmann. Here's another great story, but a little different. They don't call him the Shat for nothing.
Good headline.
William Shatner and this is just my excuse to do my William Shatner
Yes.
impression. He once pooped his pants during a Broadway show. And it wasn't that long ago. Shatner was having
Oh,
stomach.
not when he was young.
No, Shatner was having stomach issues when he hit the stage for his one-man show, Shatner's World.
Oh, boy.
We just live in it. Back in 2012, and then it happened. All right, here's what he says.
Okay.
All of a sudden, I have to go. In fact, I'm going to use the past tense. I had gone. Opening night on Broadway, I had crapped my pants. So I said, all right.
Opening night. That makes
Yes.
it even better.
He said, all right, there's been a technical difficulty, and I'll be right back. But the show must go on. So Shatner left the stage, cleaned himself up, and got on with it. And he says the show was, quote, very successful.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, luckily, they had a plan B while he was changing clothes. Leonard Nimoy came out and provided a golden shower.
That's bad. You never know. You know, those Broadway theaters are, as we know, Rob, a little intimate. So,
Yeah,
you know,
very narrow seats.
get off those stage. Or if you had to create the Mount Rushmore of yacht rock, who would you put on it?
Though the first would have to be Michael McDonald, because I saw that documentary and he
You
came
get the
off.
dinger out. You are
he
correct. You get the
came
bell.
off so well.
Michael, I've got 4. You've got the first one.
Okay, Steely Dan or Donald
Steely
Fagen?
Dan is that's number 2 on the list. Congratulations.
Oh, wow. Okay, great.
You got 2 out of the 4. You're 50% there.
Christopher Cross?
Christopher Cross was mentioned in this article, but he did not make the top 4. Steely Dan.
That's bad.
I think that is bad. That is,
Yeah.
and I think Christopher Cross is almost the king of yacht rock.
because
right?
he also. Oh, Mike, look out!
Way to go, Wanda Farmer. $100 super chat from Wanda Farmer. We appreciate that, Wanda. I love your candy company. Fantastic.
Fanny Farmer. Mike, the reason that Christopher Cross should be in it is that he was so ugly they didn't put his picture on the album, but still managed to have Michael McDonald sing on Ride Like the Wind. And that's like the perfect thing right there.
They say the big 4, Kenny Loggins, Steely Dan, Boz Scaggs, and Michael McDonald. No love to Christopher Cross.
Oh, no. Not Boz Scaggs. That's not yacht rock.
Hey,
Christopher
don't look
Cross.
around. I do
Yeah.
a great Boz Scaggs, too. Lido. Whoa. Lido's
where's-
at the van.
Hey, Boz.
Yes, sir.
Well, on that list, where is Pablo Cruz?
I don't see him here. Steely Dan fans might not like seeing them on the list, and Ultimate Classic Rock acknowledges that they have plenty of songs that aren't yacht rock, but they add, quote, when they downshift to silky smooth gems like Peg, Dirty Work, or Hey 19, Steely Dan set the tone and the studio standard for yacht rock.
I love the fact that Steely Dan is on the list because if you watch that yacht rock documentary, I think it was a Netflix joint. Donald Fagen was such a dick to everyone that tried to interview him because they didn't want to be associated with yacht rock. When in fact he's responsible for the creation of it.
Yeah, he doesn't
And-
mind the cash.
Yeah, so I love
Well,
the fact
I get
that
it.
he's being
Now,
I get
associated
it. I
with
get it. I mean, yacht rock is associated with dentist office music, so I mean, I understand
Well,
that.
for a while it was, but I don't think. I mean, now that there are like true yacht rock stations on like Sirius XM and
Yeah.
their specialty shows, I think it's something.
I think so.
like the
I
wind.
did find the Lollipop Tree.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Let's take a look.
There it is.
People didn't think we had a lollipop tree. Remember when I said Mr. Kelly grows them? This is what he grows
What an
them on.
icon.
It's so good.
God,
This
so
is our
good.
3rd year. We're cross-pollinating at the moment. See? Nature's wonderful, isn't it? Mr. Teddy Cooper designed that for us. You can be our first.
He was such a slicky boy, wasn't he?
The best.
I mean, so at ease on on TV.
Teddy, I didn't know you were here. Take a bow, Teddy. We wanted a lollipop tree, and Teddy designed it. Come on out here. That's sensational.
Kiss him. Kiss
That is
Teddy.
sensational. Really,
Oh,
I
wow.
love it.
What the hell's that? What was that? One-eyed.
Luckily, Mike, Teddy was just in from the ocean.
It explains why the tree looks that way.
Oh, my God. You know those lollipop sticks? You'll put your eye out.
You're welcome.
God. Wow.
We
Thank you,
asked
Richard.
Teddy-
Way to go,
we asked
Josh.
Teddy
Thank you.
To build a peg leg.
That's fantastic. It feels like everything costs more. Here we go. Here's the truth, though.
Yeah.
The American Farm Bureau Federation released its annual Thanksgiving report, and they say, how about this?
Yeah.
The cost of Thanksgiving dinner has dropped for the third straight year with all the inflation news we get. How about this one?
That's
How about this?
Only if you don't put eggs in your stuffing.
They base it on what you need for a basic Thanksgiving meal for 10 people. No frills, no alcohol, just things like turkey, cranberry, stuffing, and pie. They claim the average cost this year is $55.18, or around $5.52 per person.
That's why I hate this stat. They do this every year. Turkey's more expensive than ever. It's going to cost $8 to feed your family. Yet we all go spend $17 at McDonald's.
Yep,
For a
this is
normal
true.
meal.
They say it's down 5% from last year. Do your own research and let us know in the comments as we get close to Thanksgiving. I'd like to know.
I'm
I'd
only
like to know if
serving
you
this
think, because
year.
you'll know if you're a regular person going out and shopping for your family dinner, you're going to know. And I don't buy into the big turkey people. You know what I mean?
This year, I'm only preparing turkey wings and instant mashed potatoes.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Hey, thank you very much, Chris Arnold. Enjoy Thanksgiving next week, boys. Thank you very much. We will be doing shows. What's the schedule, Mr. Soroka? The
Monday, Tuesday live shows. Wednesday special show with the director of Tapawingo.
Yes.
Thursday is Rob Radio. Friday is TMO's Classics coming
There you
back.
go. There you go. So
And
enjoy
it's a
your
cool,
week of content.
Actually, for Rob Radio this time, I've played the Thanksgiving song so many times. This is going to be a neat angle. These are all the songs that I played when I was on college radio.
Okay.
So if you're a person that was listening to the radio in the early 90s, you're going to hear all your favorite songs with actual WVCW elements in it.
That is a jam-packed Thanksgiving week of content from the Mike O'Mara Show, and we appreciate the super chats thanking us for that. Thank you very much. Finally today, the job site Monster released a new poll. This is, Rob, you might want to pay attention to this one. The job site Monster released a new poll on revenge quitting.
Well, now, what's this about?
That found almost half of us have done it before. They defined it as quitting without notice to express frustration. 47% say they've abruptly quit a job because they were fed up. 57% have also seen a coworker do it. A toxic work environment is the number one reason people gave for doing it. Poor management is a close second. Feeling undervalued or ignored is third. Let me just say, none of this applies to this broadcast, but I'm giving Rob a bit of a hard time here because Rob has a couple of side hustles that are
I
out there.
don't know
We
that
can't
it's
really
a
go
hard
into.
time. I think it's more of just a subtle explanation.
I've had someone quit this way on me before.
46% said they might not have done it if they just had a different boss.
Never can tell.
So having a good boss can really make a difference. Revenge quitting, unlike rage quitting, doesn't always happen immediately. Over half said they stuck around another 6 months or more after deciding they wanted out. God. 1 in 5 daydreamed about telling their boss to shove it for over 2 years before they finally took off.
Wow. Isn't that something?
Anybody listening to this, maybe down the road.
How
maybe
about
maybe
that?
On the cruise, huh?
Yeah.
How about on the cruise?
Delighted. Yeah, come find me.
Rob will tell you the story when we're on the cruise.
I'll be the guy with the root beer. And to Quinn in the chat room, Maddie will be on during Christmas break to tell her classic story. I promise.
Very good. We look forward to that. Massey. Hello. Thank you. Thank you very much, everybody.
Cookbook contributor, Maddie Masiello.
That's right. She is in our TMOS family cookbook, and we sincerely appreciate it. This episode powered by Incogni. It's your personal data's bodyguard. Listen up, Clambakes. Data brokers scoop up your info, names, addresses, those pesky social security numbers. I print different ones every day, and they steal them. They sell it to whoever's paying. Scammers, spammers, creepy marketers, you name it. That is why your phone won't stop a-ringing. Your inbox is a mess and identity theft is always lurking. Data breaches are way up statistically. Breaches increase every year. Incogni fights back. They automatically wipe your data from over 230 brokers. Wipers!
Not that kind of wiping, Mike.
They keep monitoring and they push back when brokers resist. You stay off their list, period. With 4 flexible plans, their protection always fits you and your family, and you're covered by a 30-day money-back guarantee. Bottom line, if your data's out there, you need Incogni. Incogni is an amazing partner, so if you like us, please check them out today. It would mean a lot to us. Use code TMOS at incogni.com/TMOS to get an exclusive 60% off an annual Incogni plan. Incogni.com/TMOS. That's INCOGNI.com/TMOS. And we thank you. The pseudo Bobar.
Yes.
Rob brought this to me either a day or two ago, and I have been looking at it, and I keep it on the show prep every day because I have no idea what you are talking about, but it intrigues me.
Mike, pseudobulbar. The pseudobulbar effect, also known as PBA.
Bulbar, not Bobar.
Bulbar. Bulb. Also known as the PBA. Now, Mike, I know you always think of the Pro Bowlers Association when I say PBA.
I'm still a member, have been for about 30 years.
Do you still have the picture with Earl Anthony?
I do, and his crew cut.
Yeah, Mike, the thing is that this is an effect, this PBA, that causes...
I have a lock of hair from Chris Schenkel. Did you know that?
I did not know that. What kind of hair?
Pubic hair.
Of course. There are 5 conditions that are associated with PBA, and what PBA means is uncontrollable laughing or crying.
Okay.
Now,
both are included.
Well,
in that?
they're sort of related. If you think about it, you can laugh till you cry.
You know how you can identify that?
How?
When you see those cute little babies that I like so bad that are on online with the laughing, they are usually right on the borderline of bursting into tears as well when they do their cute little baby laughs.
Maybe that was just your children, Mike.
Yeah, always. And my son's 12 now, and my 28-year-old daughter's coming into town too. I'll get her to cry.
She's on the train crying right now.
Yes, because she's coming to see me.
So if you know someone, now I can't cry anymore because of the Prozac, but I do laugh a lot, but I feel I'm in control. If you have uncontrollable laughing or crying, watch out for these things because that is a symptom. PBA is a symptom of, for one thing, multiple sclerosis.
Pseudobulbar.
Yeah, which is the uncontrollable urge to laugh or cry.
That's scary.
10% of people with MS usually develop PBA. So if you have MS, you might laugh and cry without control, which makes the disease even worse, I think.
Well, does that mean that smoking a lot of weed can give you pseudobulbar because that's uncontrolled laughing?
I don't think it's related.
Okay.
The MS is it's a neurological thing, and it gets in, and you just can't control the part of your brain that monitors laughter and crying. Also, if you have ALS, which is Lou Gehrig's disease, that's why Lou Gehrig laughed all the time.
Well, it seems like they're all...
I consider myself. Yes, go ahead.
Well, it seems like these are all diseases that have to do with your nervous system.
Yeah, well, again, ALS is a neuron disease, and so that's how it affects it. Also, a traumatic brain injury can cause it. 5 to 48% of people that have had a traumatic brain injury have this
you know what
PBA.
I'm thinking of right now? I'm thinking of the movie with Joaquin Phoenix, the Joker.
Yeah.
Remember where he can't control his laughing? That's pseudobulbar.
Yeah, PBA. I hadn't even put in that connection, but that is it. Yeah.
He's got that. He's got that condition. You know?
This surprises me that from 28 to 52% of people who have had a stroke have pseudobulbar. And so just the stop it. No crying.
You know, for the guy that's probably in the in the danger zone for that more than anybody on the show, perhaps I stop with the stroke humor.
Yeah.
You know. By the way, you won't hear from me if that happens. I'm not going to be putting myself out there. I'm a fighter. Don't worry. I won't pull a Patricia Neal on you. I'll just have Carla put me in a room.
We're going to need a week of shows from you.
Yeah. And up next,
goodbye shows.
A.O. Soroka, ladies and gentlemen, his new name, Always On. Always On Soroka. That's what his new nickname is, ladies and gentlemen.
Also, Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease sufferers will sometimes have this PBA. So the reason I say this is fascinating, the uncontrollable laughter and crying, but also if you find yourself laughing or crying for reasons you don't understand for extended lengths of time, you should really see a neurologist because it's a sign of many bad things happening in your body.
I didn't realize it was going to be doom and gloom. That's terrifying. It
It's
really
not
is.
doom and gloom. I'm clear, Mike. I mean, I laugh all the time.
Well, it's not all about you, Rob. I'm talking about everybody out there, everybody like me listening to this story. It's terrifying to me. Yes,
But
Josh.
it's only if you can't explain where the laughter or crying is coming from,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like for example, you have this show on in your automobile or at your desk through your earbuds, and you're listening to this, and you are laughing uncontrollably. You do not have a neurological condition. You are just appreciating the quality that we give you each and every day.
What if you're not laughing at all?
If you're not laughing at all, your last name is spelled S-R-O-K-A. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the way that goes. Oh, hey, holiday season. That's exciting.
Yes.
It's the mug ornament. All right, I don't care. I really don't. I don't care because,
Oh,
you know,
we've
the
gotten
fact
to
is...
this state now where you're going to pretend not to care?
No, because I want to know. This is a fundraiser it's a holiday fundraiser for the show, and I'm checking every day, and I don't care if the numbers are, not jumping off the
True
page.
or
That's
false?
that's the first rule of a mistake in sales is talking about the ornaments and finding out how many we've sold. Yes,
Mike,
Rob.
true or false? Any ornament that doesn't sell, you're going to put on your tree. All of them.
But now, what does that do? What does that do? That absolutely, you are motivating people now to not purchase the ornament.
I would like to see that. Maybe before they all get mailed out. I would
All
like
right.
a tree full of TMOS mugs.
Yeah.
What, from me?
Well, you have the
I'd rather someone else buy them all and display.
That's
it.
right. How many have we sold so far? We sold 2 yesterday. How many did we sell?
I'm pulling it up.
All right, please
Let
let me
me-
know.
My favorite orders yesterday were the mugs and the cookbook combo.
Oh,
That's an excellent combo.
that's fantastic. By the way, we're talking about the holiday mugs. This is a miniature version with the twine you can hang from. Let me start
It's
that again.
ready to hang, Mike.
It's ready to hang. It's well hung from your
Yes,
tree.
it
This
is.
is a miniature version of our TMOS coffee mug.
Yeah.
And you can celebrate the holidays. We designed these especially for Christmas time, and they look great on your tree. Look at red and white, perfect Santa colors there. It's
and
great.
I hate
One-
to appeal to
one
the.
more. One
you
more
sold
has
another
sold.
one.
We sold
Yes.
only one yesterday?
Yes. One is going out to James Chiffron.
Are they ceramic or metal?
Those are metal.
Yeah. And I
That way
hate to
your cat
appeal,
can
Mike,
knock the tree over and it'll be fine.
to the hoarders in our audience and the completists. But we've put out 5 previous ornaments for the show that you had to buy a fruitcake to get.
Yep.
If you don't have this mug, you do not have the complete set of TMOS
Now, see,
ornaments.
that's what I call selling. Celebrate Father Christmas. He's a good daddy. And this will be the last holiday ornament commercial you will hear on the Mike O'Mara Show. This is
That
just
is
a
not
nice.
true.
It isn't. It is.
No, we will have another commercial next week.
All right.
Unless they all sell.
If we have to do another commercial next week, I'm hanging up my shingle. I know this is supporting
This
the
is
show.
the second time we've done a commercial for this thing.
I want these to sell like hot cakes, like hot mugs.
Hot mugs.
Put it on your wreath too. You can do that. You know, why not? Knock your
Hey, put
socks
it on
off.
your wreath.
Or you can use it as a Yuletide shot glass. Fill it with nog, 50% nog and 50% grain alcohol, and shoot it.
Mine's
that
in
would
the
be
doorway as a mistletoe.
That's wonderful. It's exciting. You can put mistletoe in it, let it spill over. This beauty comes in classic Christmas red and looks great on any tree, real, fake, or questionably alive. Supplies are super limited. They're marked down to just $20. When they're gone, they're gone. That's it.
No more.
That's all. Grab yours at
That's
MikeO'MaraShow.com. Hit the store tab for all of your holiday shopping needs. And don't leave cookies for Old St. Nick. Hang a TMOS mug ornament instead. I thought that was going to be a rhyme. Your Tannenbaum deserves the upgrade. Thank you.
You
Thank
know,
you
Mike,
very
I
much.
have 4 of the little mugs, and what I do is there's a neighborhood cat. He's so cute, and I go out and I put one mug on each of his paws, and then you can hear him around the neighborhood. Clink, 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 clink. It's just there's so many things you can do.
Sounds like this.
He's a feral cat. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Meow. Kitty. Kitty, kitty. Meow. Kitty, kitty.
Mike O'Mara Sound Effect Lab.
Meow. Oh, look, you brought me a dead mouse.
There you go. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm watching The Beast in Me, the Claire Danes.
Oh, I saw that, yeah.
Miniseries. And I can't look away. That's my endorsement of the show. I said it's very Claire Danesy. Yes, it is. It doesn't matter. It's got a good plot. It's got Mike Ehrmantraut in it. And I forgot the actor's name. Rob always remembers it. I always forget
Jonathan Scott? It's something like that. Hold on, I'll have it for you.
So anyway, it is I like it. I really, really like it. And it's a good
Would it
story.
be better without Claire Danes?
No.
It requires that.
You need Claire Danes to be Claire Danesy, and it's it's got
Jonathan Banks.
Jonathan Banks. Thank
really
you,
good bad guy in it too. By the way, Jonathan Banks related to the bad guy, not the definitive bad guy, not the main bad guy, but the father of the main bad guy. If you're looking for a different role for him, he's playing Jonathan Banks.
And I know this is on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
Yesterday, I happened on something on Netflix that I saw all the press leading up for, but I didn't know it had dropped, so I watched it yesterday. Have you seen the Eddie Murphy documentary, Being Eddie?
No, and my feeling on Eddie Murphy, if I see that promo one more time where I said I was going to be famous at 18, I said I was going to be famous at 18. It's like
that is an easy thing to hate on because it is so,
I don't hate Eddie Murphy. I think Eddie Murphy makes me laugh.
But what I'm saying too early.
I don't know. After watching this, and I'm the perfect age demographic for Eddie Murphy. I was 11 when he started on Saturday Night Live and saw all his movies all along. It really impressed me with him as a person and his work ethic and what he did and many comebacks all along the way. He's actually, if you isolated it, he's a little self-centered, but somehow on him it's charming because it's like part of his plan. I think if you watch it, you will come away with a new respect for Eddie Murphy.
Okay, all right, I'll take that endorsement.
But he's 64 years old.
Yeah.
Do it when he passes.
Well, no, because now he gets to comment on it.
Oh man, I worked with a sales guy early in my radio career named Olin Hester, and Olin coined the phrase. First time I ever heard it. I know it's been used by a lot of African Americans since then, but he said it to me at breakfast one morning. We're having a sales meeting for breakfast, and we are sitting there, and I asked him his age, and he said 60 something, and I'm like, no. I thought Owen was seriously maybe in his late 30s, early 40s, and that's when he said, "Black don't crack." And man, Eddie Murphy, 64?
Yeah.
I mean, he looks phenomenal for 64.
There is one shot of his hand that he looks 64 in his hand. But his face is...
The talon? The 60-plus talon?
I don't want to spoil it, but at the end, he does some work with ventriloquist dummies. That is...
Look,
so
you
funny.
You can't argue with Eddie. I just the part that I have trouble with sometimes is the full of himself Eddie. That's the part
I think he absolutely he pulls it off. I was impressed with him. I really liked him.
There you go. That's a good endorsement of that. Based on the Claire Danes show, The Beast in Me, I have concluded that if I ever need to get rid of a body, I just think this is the best possible way to do it. You've seen it in multiple movies. It's been done. I'll ask you to guess. What do you think the best way to get rid of a body is? Because I think this is, to be honest with you.
Mailing it to different locations in pieces and boxes.
You are incorrect. That is not the correct answer. I'm sorry.
Damn it.
I think just drop to the bottom of the bay. Nice and simple.
That is incorrect, too. That's 2 buzzers for you.
I know you can't bury it under the hydrangea bush because it'll change the color of your flowers.
Burying it in the backyard, not a good alternative, no.
Grind up?
No. Let me just say, you're close.
Okay, so it has to do with dismembering the body somehow.
No, it does not have to do with dismembering the body.
Acid. Burn it in acid.
Acid is not correct. That's
then
Jeffrey
I'm out.
Dahmer stuff right
I'm
there.
out then.
Josh,
I don't
any
know.
guesses?
I have no guess. I have not thought about how to get rid of
I'll
the
give
body.
you a hint. It is done in The Beast in Me and famously done in the movie Pulp Fiction.
Battery acid?
No.
That's Reservoir
another
Dogs. I'm
acid.
sorry.
Nope. It is done by putting it in a car and scrapping the car, taking it to a body in the trunk, taken to the scrapyard in one of those amazing machines that takes a full-size car and puts it into a little bitty cube. That's it. And they
Not
do
as
a
good
good
if it's
version of it.
Not as good if it's a hatchback. Because you see the body in there.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
I was
you gotta
specifically
do a
saying the
little folding.
trunk. That's
but you
that's
just
the way it
wanna
is.
Think ahead if you're going to get rid of a body.
So if anybody's got plans this weekend, you can thank me later. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And,
Mike will not take you to the airport or assist in body disposal.
I will not. It's not what I do, ladies and gentlemen. All right, well, we're selling a lot of things this time of year. It's what we do. It's how we roll. And we're talking about it. It's off to the elves that are printing it up for you, ladies and gentlemen. It's the TMOS Family Cookbook. You cunning cooks and charming chefs. The Mike O'Mara Show Family Cookbook is officially at the printer, soon to be proudly perched on your kitchen shelf. It's your ticket to flavorful, fantastic feasting, packed with TMOS exclusive hits like Jimmy's Wings, Mama. We'll change the recipes up in the copy.
Well, I don't want to reveal
We've been
too much.
mentioning Jimmy's Wings. Well, why? You can reveal. You're not giving the recipes, so mention them all. There's so many good things. Your Uncle Mindy's, layer dip.
Aunt Mickey's layered salad. We have amazing things. One pot spaghetti is beautiful.
Yes.
Josh's fried green tomatoes, which I will be on like crazy.
I thought Josh's section was just hot dogs.
That's
I
all.
left out the hot dogs.
And Skittles and energy drinks.
Yes.
Skittles and a grilled cheese sandwich with the chocolate milk. Rob's fruitcake also in there. Dozens of entries and entrees. It's entrees, you ass.
Yeah,
desserts, appetizers,
Yeah.
even potent potables. This thing's stuffed like a Thanksgiving turkey. We've gathered all of our favorites, add some from TMOS Nation just for you. The cookbook will land in your hands before the holidays, and you can pre-order now. It's a great gift at MikeO'MaraShow.com. Eat like us, smell our aromas, taste our flavors, consume our calories. Be a part of the TMOS Christmas zeitgeist. Buy plenty and share. It's the perfect gift for anyone who can swallow. And if you can't, well, that's what blenders are for.
Exactly.
The TMOS Family Cookbook. Order now, order often, ideally in multiples of 5. Be sweet.
Be sweet.
Hey, I like that. Some beautiful video.
Jerry time.
KHJ.
Ladies and gentlemen, Charlie Van Dyke.
KHJ Los Angeles.
Mike, Miss Universe is happening, and I love it because there's nothing that really celebrates women like a beauty pageant. And we had... Why are you laughing?
Stop it. Go ahead. Continue.
Miss Jamaica had a rough night. Now, I have two clips of this. One will be dry, and then I'll do the one with the narration from the AI guy, okay? But this is Miss Jamaica. When you are a beauty pageant contestant, it's important to show grace. Here she is. Beautiful.
Oh, man. Jamaica's had a rough year.
It has. It has.
That sucks.
Here it is with narration.
Universe Jamaica fell from the stage and had to be taken to the hospital on a stretcher.
Oh, that's a big fall, too.
Yeah.
Oh, poor thing. That sucks.
That
sucks.
No permanent injuries, but Donald Trump no longer sexually interested in her.
Okay, you made me laugh after all that.
Mike,
Thank you.
Stop the insanity. Do you remember Susan Powder?
Yeah, it was. She's hawking stuff online. Right?
She was a fitness guru with short blonde hair. You'll see her in a second.
And really almost like a precursor to Jillian Michaels, right?
Yeah, but not. Maybe more abrasive than Jillian Michaels.
A little harsher. And Jillian Michaels was harsh.
Yeah.
So this lady was turbo harsh.
She's no longer being a fitness guru. She's driving an Uber now. And because of this, she's doing her best, Mike. And because of this, Jamie Lee Curtis is producing it. They made a documentary about Susan Powder that's out soon.
Okay.
I think you said, "Do you remember Susan Powder?" And I was like, "Stop the insanity."
Stop the insanity.
Oh, she was hot. I remember her.
Infomercial. She was on magazine covers. She was on late night talk shows.
She was the original
No, I don't think
wellness
so.
influencer.
Yes, she was.
Susan was inescapable in the early 90s.
She was a bona fide celebrity.
This is fun.
Is that why she disappeared?
She disappeared, Mike.
I don't need to be comfortable. I need to be filmed.
There she is.
So it's fine. I can sit here for hours as long as I have that light on and that camera on.
People don't know. I don't see one penny. Where's it going? You are walking back from having spent the whole day in a welfare office, and you're walking back to the welfare weekly that you live in. How much of the downfall is someone's responsibility and how much is it bad actors? I never said, show me the damn bank balance. I should have. Things had happened that nobody expected.
Rob, I remember vividly that she had been super obese and lost the weight. That was the catalyst.
Her angle is that after divorce, she went from 260 pounds down to the fitness icon.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, you said, So you said no, though, before that.
I didn't remember that as her thing. I thought she just sprung on the
So I had it right?
You absolutely did.
Well,
yeah.
he said, why did he say no at the front of that then? You know? Because it sounded like he was saying I was
think
wrong.
Josh was correcting me.
I'm not paranoid.
No, not at all.
I was saying I didn't think 260 was uber fat, as you were saying.
Well, 260 on a petite body would be large.
Yeah, it would be.
I mean, look at me. I'm if 260 on me would be fat. So
she's 6'5".
She is not.
Shut up. Okay, move on.
What is the matter with you?
I don't know. God
Mike,
almighty. Yes.
If you're going to hire a Santa Claus to be in your parking lot at Christmas time,
I like this already. I really do.
You really should vet him.
Cairo 7, a killer set to play Santa this winter. But because of our story, the people who own the property where he was setting up shop wants to make amends with the victim's family. Cairo 7's Jake Chapman has that story for us.
What the hell?
In Tacoma. And
A
Jake,
committed
how
murderer
is the victim's family reacting to all this?
Is playing Santa. Convicted,
Well,
I should say.
They are absolutely relieved right now. They were telling me to hear that this man was back out there has really brought up a lot of trauma recently. But to hear that the business right here that owns this parking lot wants to rectify this has them thrilled. And they also do not blame them for not knowing this man's past.
Because people aren't aware.
Always.
You know,
right?
here's a perfect example.
Yes.
They're not aware. I don't blame them at all.
Also,
That's creepy.
if you're taking your kid to a parking lot Santa,
No,
I think
I disagree. You take your kid to the Santa that's convenient to you. That's why for multiple years we took our kid to Bass Pro Shops.
That's the one convenient for us.
That's the one that people go. Rob, you go where you can go with your kid to see Santa. That's really, you can't blame them. There you go.
Does your new shopping center have a Santa yet?
I believe we might be looking at him. Great holiday promotion.
She's opening on December 1st. Maybe, maybe that would be a real traffic generator.
I think that the third Saturday in December would be an ideal time for jolly old St. Nicholas to help himself to a duck donut.
There you go.
And Santa is known for a glowing skin.
Yes, he is.
So.
Glowing rhinos. You guys are asses, both of you. Go move on,
All right,
please.
let's close with this, shall we? A guy is pulled over because he was driving the wrong way in traffic on a highway. This is in Lady Lake, Florida. Do you know that?
Oh, do I know it? I just like to leave it at that. Do I know it?
He claims that he was driving erratically because of a disease he has.
Yeah.
But he couldn't pronounce the disease because he was too drunk.
That point. Okay. So if he lets go of you, you're going to fall over. Because then I'm not even going to try.
Of course.
Just all right. Can you just follow the tip of my finger with your eyes and your eyes only? Don't move your
Florida.
head.
Look at those eyes.
Follow my finger. There you go.
Oh, dear.
Follow my finger.
He gets a little upset here.
My finger's over there. All the way to your
Can't move his eyes.
I see the finger.
Okay. Yeah, follow it. You got to track my finger.
That's failing a sobriety
That's
check.
where I've always had a problem. With my DSD, it's hard
actually follow.
What is your EFD?
Boy,
Hyperactive.
Americans will be us in any
You're right.
condition.
One of those. All right. We do believe you're impaired.
God love the men in blue and
America-
the women in blue too, right?
If you want to see that clip for yourself, just Google Foster Brooks. That's all you need to
do. We do believe you're impaired. Yeah, I get that.
My EFD.
We got to get out of here. We've got a great UFO bonus show. If you like that subject, we're going to handle it in a very unique way and discuss, really the thing that was the catalyst was that big thing that's hurtling towards the Earth.
Yeah.
Don't worry. It's nothing serious, we think. UFO show tomorrow on the bonus show. For Josh Soroka and Rob Spiewak, Mike O'Mara saying, buy an ornament, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody.
Love you, Pop.
Want more? Make sure you check out the Mike O'Mara bonus show. Get it at MikeO'MaraShow.com.
Mike O'Mara, Radio Entertainment.
You jack with me and you'll be gone before you know it.
We think of Rob as good Rob and bad Rob.
You've got to remember that these are just simple farmers. These are people of the land. You know,